23. Paris is looking good. Lots of good sentiment. Loving it. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? I'm over in I'm in Paris right now. Figured I'd jump on live and just I was just sitting here looking at some crypto, some assets and some protocols. Figured I'd just jump on, see what people are up to. Haven't gone live like this in a really long time, and I'm thinking about doing it again if you guys are interested. Someone asked me about LinFi's potential for a $30 to $50 potential 2024 bull run. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I want to bring more value to the channel, make people more interested, and just form a community and just talk about what's going on. Be around for the big events, and hopefully learn and grow together. That would be the goal. Yeah, looking at Paribus, we've got some DeFi with it on the Cardano blockchain with Wi-Fi, so that's interesting. They've got farming over there they're saying that they're doing like 140 something percent, but it is farming. There might be some risk. Well, there's always risk, but there might be some impermanent loss risk. Just got to dig a little bit deeper. Why am I in Paris? My wife has business here, so I just tagged along. So was in London a couple of days ago, hanging out for a couple of days. Now I'm here for the next couple of days, just hanging out. Just gonna go down. I need to go get some lunch, so I'll be heading out soon. But look at milk, man. Muesli swap up 50% in the last 7 days, up 10% in the last 24. And then that whole announcement with their airdrop. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I hope I have a good lunch. I found a good cafe that things taste pretty good to me, so I'll stick with them. Mint swap or min swap? If it's min swap, I think min swap is the DEX that was chosen by the community. I know other DEXs are going to get the support from IOH or IOG, but like Wing Riders and Sunday Swap. But min swap is really the people's exchange. I don't know what that means as far as their token price goes, because it's a governance token. So there's not really I mean, other than the governance, there really isn't anything else going on with it. Um, that could restrict its price, but um, I like it. I like MinSwap. I think it's safe. I like it below 3 cents though. Whenever I look at it, it's actually MinSwap's actually in my my watch list, and I do have some. But yeah, three anything under 3 cents, I'm a big fan of. So it's been down. It's been near 2 cents for quite some time. Down 26 percent in the last 60 days. I think I think it's a nice level right now. I would feel comfortable buying it at this point. But is there better out there? I think so. I would make it a small percentage of the portfolio, like I have it now. Um, but I do expect it to rise substantially. I do like Sunday. I think Sunday Swap is probably a better uh, token as far as risk to reward. A little bit more riskier, but has more potential. Oh, I love indie. Oh, indie's the way to go. I've indie's probably been my best investment. Why what? Why do I think Sunday is a better token? Tokenomics, support from the blockchain, Pi, the developers there. They've been working and building like in silence for some time now. There are a few things that I don't like. I don't like that what I feel is happening is they're kind of developing. They're kind of like, it's almost like how Cardano is. Like you have the blockchain and then you have IOG as a company that builds for the blockchain, and they're kind of like a business. I feel like that's kind of how Sunday Swap is set up as a company slash a protocol. So just because they're doing well and they're selling business doesn't mean that their token is going to appreciate in price. That's not connected. And I feel like they should probably try to connect those things. I don't see that right now. So I think they're looking at building and maybe potentially selling a governance solution. If they do that, when they do that, any of that revenue has nothing to do with Sunday Swap. That goes directly to whatever their development company is, and I don't like that, me personally. I mean, I like the fact that business can exist, and a business can sell business if there is a market for it, but I don't like the idea that the business was built from something that was for something else. And then the proceeds from that going to the company, and then what the company generates doesn't go back to the holders of the token, if that makes any sense. So I feel kind of weird about it. Just I guess sort of like people feel a little bit weird about IOG and Emergo. They're not super happy with how they're managing funds and how they're dealing with money. Similar vibe I get there, but I do believe that Sunday Swap is a great DEX. It works well. I use it a ton. You see me using it in my videos. Oftentimes they have really good pricing on the tokens that I like. Works well, looks very aesthetically pleasing. I like the IP. I like the branding. Pi and what's the other guy who did ADA handles? He's a coder too. He is working with Sunday Labs, so I think they're really smart guys. Although we don't align politically or socially really, but they're smart. I met Pi in person. Really bright guy. I I think anything he touches is going to be successful. So that's why I say I do like Sunday. But I like MinSwap though. I use MinSwap a lot. I think those two are great. But if I'm gonna say my sleeper, it's gonna be Blue Shift as far as the DEX goes. Interoperability, can plug into all kinds of different networks. Milkomeda C1, Milkomeda A1, Kava, Polygon. Price expectations for bull run on MinSwap, Milk, and PBX. Man, PBX is so hard to say because whatever I say on PBX is going to be conservative because we just watched it do 200% in 2 days. If PBX did hundreds of percent, maybe 1,000% even, I wouldn't be shocked. Wouldn't be shocked at all. Muesli swap, I don't know. I never really liked muesli swap. I use it sometimes. I just don't like it. It just seems messy. It's kind of all over the place. Their fan base is annoying to me, anyways. I don't know. And they underperformed on Milkomeda pretty badly. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I guess they just have to. I guess they just have to really show and prove for me to really. I don't know. I know people love Milk. People love it. I've held it before. I bought it and sold it. As an investment, right now, I wouldn't buy it because it pumped because people want that airdrop. I would wait for after the airdrop. Token will probably drop in price. Scoop it up then. Might be. But as a platform, if I remove my biases, it works. It aggregates. It's easy for a more advanced person to use. A noob would struggle like heavy with Muesli Swap. That's why I like you know, other dexes a little bit better. But Blues is an index. So say for example, I want to buy Blues token, or I want to buy I don't know, say for instance, Aave. Like I want to get exposure to Aave. I want to buy Aave, I want to buy ADA, I want to buy Blues. Well, they have indexes. If you can literally put value into the index and you can withdraw in any token you want in that index. It's actually pretty brilliant. So you get like just all this diversification. So I can take my Polygon that I have just sitting in a wallet and I can bring it into Blues. Yeah, it's just like the S&P. Yeah, there's this baskets of assets and they're multi-chain. So they're getting ready to bring on Polygon. So they're talking about what tokens they want to add to their index. They mentioned Beefy, which I'm a big fan of Beefy or on Ethereum. If I can get exposure to Beefy without having to sell ADA, I'm all in. So you can literally just deposit your ADA into these indexes. And if ADA takes off, you can withdraw your ADA, sell it on the open market. If Blues takes off, you can withdraw in Blues, sell that on the open market. It's really cool. Yeah, BIFI. It's called Beefy. Yeah, it's a yield optimizer. Really cool platform. There is a project that is building on Cardano that offers it. I think it's called Popcorn. But I think it's a frosty project. So buyer beware there. There is farming. It's low to no impermanent loss. Book token, I think book token is a good bet. If you I would DCA it. They're really have potential to blow commercially just because of being associated with Mark Cuban. I'm not a fan of traditional farming just because of the impermanent loss. But blue shifts indexes allow you to escape impermanent loss. It's pretty cool, actually, the way it works. I'm going to start doing more detailed videos on how it actually works, how the math works, and like show you. Because I'm in the Blues index, which is Blues in ADA, and Blues took a dive in price. But if I wanted to, I could have pulled my LP tokens out in ADA, which didn't go down, actually went up, and then I could have sold the ADA on the open market if I wanted to, held it in a stable coin, wait for buy back Blues or whatever else I wanted, and just kind of just play the market against itself. But I'm interested in maybe accumulating Algorand, and they have an Algorand index. So I've been looking at that as well. But Indy's been doing pretty good. My IUSD Stability pool deposits giving me okay. Indie rewards, I like it. But I think iETH is probably going to be the way that I go. I just need to figure out a way to DCA a decent amount that makes it worth my while, minus fees. Yeah, Blue Shift is super cool. They had like there was a multi-chain hack, and because of that, they adjusted the percentages in the Blues index for was it Cardano? No, it wasn't Cardano. It was the Blues index. It was Blues index and another one. Went to like 400% APR. So I jumped on it and was able to get that for like a couple of days. So it was pretty neat. Learn how the platform worked, learn how rewards worked, harvesting, etc. But yeah, I really like Blues. I like the index idea in crypto. I think it's brilliant. Yeah, but yeah, it was cool talking to you. Thank you for jumping on, asking me questions. I'll when I get back to the States, I'll definitely start doing this more because I'm gonna start going on walks again, just ride my bike. So I'll just jump on and start talking to you guys. So thank you for checking out the video, and anybody that watches this on the replay, drop in the comments any questions you have, and I'll double back and respond to them. So thank you again. See you later, Crypto Wixter.